You are back at I'm Quitting Alcohol with comedian David Boyle. And it's Monday again. This is coming out a bit late because I took fucking Monday off. And I thought I'd fucking relax. What are you doing? Did you get to work on time today? You just made it? Crammed onto that tram like a bunch of sardines. Trapped in a net on your way to work. The door of the train opens at your platform. And there's not even space for another human being to squeeze in there. And somehow you and the 14 other people on the platform managed to squeeze in. Just enough for those train doors to shut a millimeter from your nose. And then everyone exhales and you're up against the window. Living the dream as usual. Maybe it's your first day. Maybe it's your first day at work. This is my advice if it's your first day. Chuck a sickie. Hear me out. Work is psychological warfare. If you chuck a sickie on the first day, they're obviously going to think you're sick. They don't even know you. They don't even know what you're like yet. They have to give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's what I'd say. If you're starting a new job and it's on a Monday, maybe don't chuck a sickie on the Monday. What you do is you do a half day. You say, I have to leave at lunchtime. Because Monday, yeah, there's a chance you did have a big weekend and it could look bad. But if for some reason you're starting work on a Wednesday, your first day's on a Wednesday, chuck a sickie. Start on the Thursday, then all you have is Thursday, Friday. No one does any work on Friday. So you'll have the one day. And it also sets a good precedent. Your boss will know you're not afraid to take sickies when needed. And that scares bosses. You got to take your sickies. Because bosses like to hold it over you. They don't like you taking your sick days. Take your fucking sick days. Because if you take too long before you take a sick day, then the boss expects that. Just start taking them. Have most of your sick leave taken within the first 3 months of starting. That's the way I'd do it. You get those people at work who are like, I haven't had a sick day in 6 years. It's like, yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot then. And no one cares. Literally no one gives a fuck. If you haven't taken a sick day in 6 years, you obviously have no life. Isn't there like a long weekend you want to take every now and then? Like fucking Monday off? And once you've had 6 years with no sickie, you chuck a sickie. I hope you get fired the first day. I hope you get fired the first day you chuck a fucking sickie. And I hope you're really sick as well. Monday's the day I'll tell you about a job I used to do. The one I thought about this week was I used to work at a place called The Warehouse. People in Australia will know it and New Zealand. It's more a New Zealand company. The equivalent overseas is it's like a real shit Kmart. So the first thing I do when I usually get a job is case the joint and see what I can steal. And that's what you all should be doing. I was working at the warehouse when I was 16, 17 during high school. And the warehouse, virtually every single product in there is worthless. The only thing of any value was they had a DVD section, a CD section, and a PlayStation game section. The one I worked at, they used to keep all the CDs and DVDs in a CD pouch, which held like 120 CDs or something. And they used to hold that behind the counter. And so after a couple of weeks of work in there, me and this other guy I was working with, Mitch, who was another piece of shit lowlife, we decided we're going to start stealing from this place because we hated the job so much. We were like, fuck it, let's just start stealing. They used to sell these suitcases at the warehouse, like cheap as fuck, $30 big piece of shit suitcases. So I came up with the idea, let's just fill a suitcase with everything we want to steal and get one of our friends to come through and buy the suitcase. So over a couple of days, we just started filling it full of everything we wanted to steal. All useless, worthless shit. It really wasn't even worth the $30 it cost to buy the suitcase until I decided to steal the CD pouch. So I just went behind the counter, pretended I was looking for a CD, and just took the whole pouch and put it in the suitcase. So I got my mate Sconnor to come through. He bought the suitcase. We got everything. I had the CD pouch. There were fights over who got what CDs and what PlayStation games. And it ended up becoming a nightmare. And really, the CD pouch just stayed in my room for a year before I threw it out. Anyway, that's how you steal from work. Alright, that's it for me tonight. Enjoy your shitty fucking week. I'll see you tomorrow.